There goes my bins. Well, good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome indeed to Saturday Night Live, which is, of course, oh, it's a bit cold in here. Oh, they are on. It's just gone cold. It's -1 here, and it's been lovely all week, and suddenly gone cold again. Anyway, welcome to Saturday Night Live, which is, of course, the second and last of our two short but sweet offerings for this week. Yes, we have but half an hour plus a little BAT to wave away Saturday, and with Welsh Red and Welsh Red Roses to welcome in St. David's Day. The 1st of March, oh, we've done it. We have survived winter, darlings. So give yourselves a big old pat on the back. And we will be welcoming in the National Day of Wales in the company of our perennial and permanent pals, honorary Welshmen and ladymen, matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth. You know their powers, deploy them with wisdom. We've got a couple of things to open, one of which I know what it is, the other one I don't. What we don't have to open is a suitcase bag, Ryanair cabin bag thing. That didn't show up today, so I don't know, I'll have to take a Sainsbury's carrier bag, I suppose. Everything's going wrong, splendid. We have got a magnificent triple crown pounding situation. 2 Ton Ted the Tenting Tin is going to get a Mr. Tickle. The Netty Petty Piss Pot is going to get a triple Mr. Tickle, 1, 2, 3, and Sean's box is present and correct and has obligingly assumed the pounding position, Freudian slip, and is ready for a jolly good scene to. And we have got, last but by no means least, the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you could, but you'll have to be quick, leave a voice note for the delectation and delight of your fellow bogs, members of the inner scrotum, and of course, the elite penny lickers. Right, I can't wait to jump right on top of you and begin that conversational thrusting. But before I do that, I'm going to have a very well-deserved, goodly slurp of my winery. Cheers, darlings, your very, very, very good health. Welcome, spring. We've been waiting for you. Bottoms up, if you're lucky, lads. Up yours, if you're not careful, ladies. Do not be taken unawares. Keep your hand on your halfpennies, keep your wits about you. That's my advice. And above all, to each and every one of you with fear and trepidation of what's going to go wrong tomorrow, or tomorrow night, or Monday morning, coursing down my nostrils, but triumphant sincerity and integrity trumpeting like a rogue bull elephant out of my rearward-facing back bottom. Get stuffed. Here's to spring, darlings. Much love to you all, and let's have a great spring and summer ahead, shall we? Beginning, of course, beginning tomorrow. But don't forget that community meetup, March the 22nd. You would be mad to miss it. There's the Sunday lunch in the Peak. And of course, Matlock Monday. Mad Matlock Monday. I'm going to enjoy it tonight because I'm not going to be able to tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be mainlining black coffee. Hey ho. Right, I will scroll. Oh shit. I'll scroll back as far as I can. Let's see who's with us. Joining us tonight in no particular order of appearance, merit, height or bra size. Richard Paulie Galtieri, Peter P, Noel Edmonds, TV actor, Pauline, the lovely Pop 57, Jimmy Quinn, Stew 69 Fouquet, the fabulous Lady Angela, Minister for Prostitution and Orienteering. Jen, our fabulous Jen, one of the highly elite penny lickers, of course. God. Yeah. Lick Penny, won't forget Jen in a hurry. Frickles. I didn't mind the Frickles. They were all right. They were all right. Angela, good evening to you. Thank you for joining us, my lovely. Sir Nigel Mansell, good evening. Jeff D, hello, mate. Paula, as always, full of hope. How are you, my lovely? Craig Cartledge, a very good evening to you, good sir. Josh, all the way from New York. The lovely Stella Bingley, hello, my lovely. Winslow Badette, you splendid person, you. Oh, the miserable sod, Sanj. That would have been funny. Try a different company, somebody will do it. Somebody will be filthy. Mark Passad, good evening, sir. Alan Simpson, greetings, honourable community. Greetings, honourable minister for Weatherspoons and Little Chefs. Jordan Boyd, good evening indeed. Matron is with us, community matriarch, and of course owner operator of the community bosom. And Matron's just greeting everybody in a very all-encompassing way, as is Matron's, quite frankly, won't, whatever. Sean Moore, good evening to you, sir. Dan Fango, hello. Sandy Lumpton Young, Barry Scrutter. No, I won't, Noel Edmonds, not tonight. The Jamesy boy, Jings and Crivens to you. Hedgehog of Truth question, did you drink the posh olive oil? No, that's ready to go to ROGERBOTTY some point next weekend or next week. The week after next. Lots and lots of hellos, which is always lovely to see. Let me have a quick look at that. There we are. Oh, we're talking about the lovely Mr. Joseph Lloyd. Oh, one of my favourite people. David Hay, good evening. Oh my God, says David Hay. I've just watched the live stream where you start off with the Chinese guy in his wheelie bin. That was really funny. One of my favourites, that one. I forgot I'd done that in a live stream. No, mate, where's your wheelie bin? Oh, okay. I rarely drink tonight, says David Owen James. But tonight I will enjoy a Guinness to celebrate. Why not? Why not indeed? It's just another Matlock Monday. I'm looking forward to Matlock Monday. Graham J, good evening to you. Lord Stiff Upper Lip, good evening. Here again, no idea why, says Sean Moore. None of us know. Mark's walking vlog. No, you didn't miss it. You've not missed a thing. Oh, Paula, bless you. Oh, right, yes. Yeah, a very salient piece of advice, Paula, and I'd already reached the same conclusion. I was talking about it with a colleague at work tonight, and they mentioned that Monzo don't charge for cash withdrawals, or they don't charge a what's it fee, foreign transaction fee, and they don't hype up the exchange rate. They pass on the actual exchange rate to you. They don't add anything on for themselves. So yeah, I was told that, and before I left work, I checked it on the Monzo website, and yeah, that's absolutely correct. So yeah, I will be using my Monzo card. For what few bits I've got to buy. Paul, bless him, the guy I'm going with and the guy whose house it is, he knows I'm skint, bless him, and he's just laid everything on. So there's wine there, there's a candle there for the live streams. Apparently there will be food there, an internet has been sorted. So it's not going to be an expensive trip, thankfully, which is a bloody good job because, as you all know, I haven't I haven't got anything to do expensive with. But yeah, Monzo. Thank you for that, Paula. But yeah, absolutely, Monzo will be the card of choice. Oh, little heads up for any of you that have got more money than me, which is probably all of you. I did another one of those referral things today. Somebody gave me a referral thing, and you know, when you recommend a bank thing, and it's free to do, and you get whatever it was, a tenner. So there's a bank. I don't know anything about them. Maybe some of you do, but it's a bank called Zopa. You know, another online digital bank. But I was having a scope around their appy thingy, and they've got a savings account, instant access, no fee savings account that's offering 7.08%, which is pretty insane, isn't it? The downside of that is you can only put £300 in per month over 6 months, and then it gets closed and when you get shifted to a normal one. But if any of you can spare 300 quid a month, have a look at that. 'Cause I just thought that was a bloody good interest rate. And I will try and take advantage of it myself going forward. Obviously can't do anything this month, but next month hopefully I can start putting a little bit aside month by month, even if it's only a little bit, you know. It all adds up, doesn't it? Like Sean's box. So yes, Monzo is the card of choice. Oh, have you, David? You've visited St. David's Shrine. I'm ashamed to say I don't even know where it is. Let me know. Let me know where it is. I'd like to do that. Sherry, the lovely Sherry, gotta be me. Good evening. I agree. Mr. Joseph Lloyd is indeed a jolly good egg. Or shall we give him his Boaty's world name that I now can't remember? Hang on. Oh God. Oh, have another glass of wine. That'll help you remember. The Beige Bomber. The Beige Bomber. That's right. Right, for those of you who don't know, years ago, God knows when, I think it was when we were all blokes. There were no lady women folk in the live stream. We came up with the idea of YouTube channel tag team wrestling, and that went on for a week or two, and it was really, really funny because we gave all of the YouTubers that we knew, they all got wrestling names, you know, names to wrestle under. And Mr. Joseph Lloyd was the Beige Bomber. And when he co-hosted a live stream with me, and I tried to explain this to him, he really, really, really didn't get it. But I thought the Beige Bomber was an absolutely brilliant name for him. The Beige Bomber. So I can't remember who came up with it. It wasn't me, but kudos to you, whoever it was. And the other one that I remember that I loved was our lovely Matt Richardson, aka Furious Driving. Loveliest guy that you could ever meet. And his wrestling name was Kendo Matasaki, the Masked Car Boar. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh. If you didn't watch English wrestling in the 1980s, none of this will make any sense to you. Oh, Matron has been a channel member for 34 months. It's actually more than that. But 34 months, thank you, Matron. Oh, and you guys, I'm saying more like 38 months. Yeah, that's over 3 years. Matron, God, have I been going that long? Have I been monetized that long? Matron has been a channel member for over 3 years. I think the longest standing continual channel member, I don't think it will be Matron, actually. I think Matron's second. I think the longest standing channel member is Chef Daniel. So I think he was, if he wasn't my first, he was in the first 3 or 5. And God bless him, he's stuck as a channel member all that time. Peter P's been with us a while. Channel member for 22 months. Oh, thank you too, sir. Kevin O'Keefe is with us and he's reheating some curry. I was crushed when I discovered Mr. Lloyd didn't own a Corby trouser press. That was another thing. That was another thing of live streams past. We got obsessed by Corby trouser presses. And if I wasn't losing Windy Bum, I'd damn well have one in here. That will be one of my Windy Bum regrets. I should have had a Corby trouser press. One of the ones with the built-in hanger for the jacket. Maybe one day we'll get another cottage and we will have a Corby trouser press. Oh yeah, Jimmy Quinn. Yes, you are also one of the very longest serving channel members. Cup of tea, good evening to you, my lovely. Jonathan, hello, 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 hello. Nick M, good evening. Bloody hell, Jimmy, now you're having a laugh. Jimmy, my entire wealth is less than you pay for one meal, so don't give me that. Barry Scrotter has been a member for 17 months. When are you holidaying, Mr. Boaty, sir? Asked Alan Simpson. Well, tomorrow night. The plan is, tomorrow I'll finish work, come home, do a live stream, not drink wine, maybe one glass, finish the live stream, have a shower. I would pack my case, but I don't have a case to pack. So shove some things in a Sainsbury's bag. And at 2 o'clock in the morning, sod off to Wolverhampton. Pick up a grumpy middle-aged man and head to Car Park Ford of Birmingham Airport. And then at some point on Monday morning, touch wood, hopefully, I will be somewhere in Spain. not a clue where I am. In a car, no idea what it's going to be. Heading towards a house that I know nothing about. I say house, villa, whatever. Not a clue. And I'm not being disingenuous or anything. I genuinely don't know. I know it's in Murcia, and I know roughly where the region of Murcia is. But that's about it. I don't know if it's on the coast or on a mountain or... I know it's not in a town. I know it's like super rural in the arse end of nowhere type of thing. And I hope it's going to be warmer than the -1 it is here. And that's about it. I know that I quite like Spanish wine. I've got no idea what I'm going to eat when I'm there. No idea what facilities there are in the house. But I know, well, I know I like Spanish wine, and I know I like Fortuna Red, especially when they come in the soft carton and you have to tear the little edge and squeeze them out of the one corner. I love that. That's one thing I am really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to a lot of it. I mean, well, I'm looking forward to all of it. I'm looking forward to hanging out with a very old friend. You know, two blokes having a blokey time in the arse end of nowhere in Spain. Unfortunately, I know him well enough and have known him for long enough to know that he's very definitely not gay and he's not even curious. So I have no qualms about sharing a dwelling with him for a best part of a week. Bless him. I know his wife as well. Even if you were curious, you wouldn't look at me when you got a wife like that. Bless her. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? And finally, I can put something different out there on YouTube. We can have some Spanish live streams. There's going to be a time difference, so it's going to be earlier for you guys. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because I genuinely haven't got a clue. I'm a man of meticulous planning and routine, and I'm so far out of my comfort zone I can't even see my comfort zone with binoculars, or at least I'm going to be. Don't know what I'm going to eat, don't know what I'm going to drink, and you know what, I'm okay with it. This is the new I am going back. Right, I bet none of you spotted this. Peter P will have. Peter P will have. I bet Paula did as well. If you have watched my wedding video and you watched it quite closely, there was a reference to Skybird. Now, I love that. When I was dating, online dating, Skybird was always my username. Not Boaty, not Boat Drinks, it was always Skybird back then. And that was for two reasons, which were kind of the same reason. One was a book by Richard Bach, who wrote, well, most famously, he wrote Jonathan Livingstone Seagull. And Neil Diamond, who I earned a lot of money by pretending to be, he did the soundtrack for the film that came as a result of the book, based on the book. And so there was a song called Skybird, which I quite liked. Never once performed it, because it wasn't a performance song. It was more like an album track, if you know what I mean. But I liked it. I liked it. But Richard Bach also wrote a book called A Bridge Across Forever. And that was a book that had a massive effect on me. The universe did its thing and made sure I read that book when I most needed to read it. And it kind of saved me a bit, because I read that book at a time in my life when I was successful, and I was getting carried away by it. And do you know what I mean? If you come from humble beginnings, you see this with lottery winners, it's a tale oft repeated. You come from humble beginnings, you suddenly get the trappings of wealth, success, whatever. It goes to your head and you behave like a total dick and you become a total prick. I went down that road, and that book helped me not go down it too far. Now, oh hello, what's that? What's that? Oh! Bloody hell. Oh, bless you. I've wondered what the hell that was. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, that took me by surprise. I didn't even know you had those. I didn't know you had those, my lovely. Oh well. That's my wine supply sorted in good old España. Thank you so much. I'll ping you afterwards. Where was I? Oh yeah. So this book, it kind of went a bit crazy towards the end of the book, but there are some bits of it that will stick with me forever. And in fact, there's a section of the book that became my endemic dating profile, because it was a book that was, in theory, a kind of biography, allegedly. I don't know how true it was or not, but it kind of didn't matter. And this guy has, well, this guy who is purportedly Richard Bach, who, had success with a book that became a film and suddenly had money and all this, that and the other. And he's got a relationship, a kind of on-off, semi-casual relationship with this woman, and suddenly it becomes, I won't bore you with the massive plot lines, but at one point, when they're together, they write dating adverts for each other. And I'll never forget bits of that. And the one line that I remember is, I love learning and I want to grow forever. And that kind of really resonated with me because I think that's what life should be. You shouldn't get to the point where you become a megalomaniac, even in a small sense in your personal life, where you think you know it all, you've got all the answers, you know everything, everybody else is wrong and you're right. I think that is destructive, both to those around you and to yourself. And I realised that that was kind of where, not where I was, but it was certainly where I was heading. Because, you get a bit of luck, or you work hard, or whatever, and you're suddenly leading a different life. Well, you think you know it all. And you can be a total shit to those around you, and you become horribly arrogant and you're the center of your own little world. And that thing just resonated with me. Now, it took me 20 years to really understand it and to really put it into action, and I'm still learning how to do it now, but it did stop me from going too far down that route, because I realized that I didn't know it all, that I got where I got to by learning, by growth, personally, emotionally, socially, And I think that's what life should be. I think that we should strive to keep learning and to keep growing throughout our life, to never become so self-obsessed that we think that's it, I've done it. I have been there, but I had it knocked out of me. Thank God, I'm grateful for that. Because we all need to keep learning and keep growing, and I think we need to do that until the day that we draw our last breath. Because that's how we, I think, on some level, that's how we fulfill ourselves as human beings and pass on some kindness and some wisdom and some humility, I think. Why am I talking about all of this? I've completely lost the plot now, and it's gone midnight. We'll carry on for a good while yet, don't worry about that. I'm just trying to remember why the hell I'm talking about all of this. I should probably look at your comments, they might help. Oh, Skybird! I was talking about that, wasn't I? Right, yeah. So, if you watch the wedding video, there was a reference to the stuff that I said to the woman who was going to become my wife. In the wedding video, there were references to it and emails, because instant chat wasn't a thing then. It was email that we sent to each other, and I'd said that I was a flyer and that I needed to fly, and please don't, others have to walk, I can fly. I am Skybird, and I was Skybird when I met her. She was Sister Act because she was a hospital sister then. She hadn't become a matron. Ooh, matron. She was Sister Act when I very first met her back in whenever the hell it was, 25 years ago, whatever. And then, you know, she said it's all very well being this, that and the other, but the normal rules of society apply to you. I said, no, they don't. I'm special. I can make things happen. And stuff like that. And I did, it was true, I did say to her that as long as we hold each other by the hand, I can take you with me. And that's kind of what happened, actually. But the point about all this is that if you looked very carefully at the thumbnail of the video that went out yesterday, as in, shit, it's Sunday now. Happy St. David's Day. Not today's video, the most recent one, but the one before. The thumbnail of that had the headline, "The weight is lifted." And then on a whim, out of nowhere, almost apropos of nothing. Oh, big old wine burp there. I put a tiny little tagline underneath that in small font in an italic script type font saying "Time for Skybird to fly" or something like that, because that's how it felt at that time, and that's how it still feels now, and that's going forward to this next week. For 10, 11 years, I've lived the life that I've been living, a life of hard work. I've worked hard over the last 11 years. I've had to. And quite a basic kind of life. massively different to the life that I led in my 30s and early 40s. And I just kind of feel that, and that's why I put it in that thumbnail, in that thumbnail. I kind of feel it's time for Skybird to come back, but a different version, a much humbler, wiser, hopefully, please God, version to come back. Not entirely of my own volition, it's been forced upon me. Obviously, you know, losing Windy Bum, the new lifestyle, this, that and the other. But yeah, bring Skybird back. Because when I was in my 30s, I could do anything. I could do absolutely anything. There was no fear. There were no limits. If I decided I wanted to do something, I'd do it. I'd find a way to do it. And I just feel like I'm not dead yet, amazingly. Despite my lifestyle and despite things trying to kill me all the time, I'm not dead yet. So there's time to, I don't have to live like an old man. There's still some adventure left, and there's still some Skybird left in me, I think. And that's what I'm looking forward to this next week. A return after quite a long time of the guy who would just throw some bits into the leather rucksack that's just there, that went around the world with me, and sod off to some country somewhere and have a good time. Admittedly, I'm only going to Spain, which is pretty safe, whereas I used to go to more exotic and whatever regions, but you know, starting again, you got to start small. Right, there are millions of pings coming my way. I'd better pay some attention to them. And I've just taken a picture of something for no apparent reason. Now I've got to put my thing in because my face isn't enough. Okay, here we go.
Good evening, everyone. And good evening to the birthday boy, Jimmy Quinn.
Is it your birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jimmy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jimmy. Oh, and God blimey, Governor, I completely forgot with that last message. Pound that bucks.
Happy birthday, Jimmy. I didn't realise. Many happy returns of the day. And thank you for being such a massive part of this for quite a long time now. Right, let's do some box pounding. Some birthday box pounding. We will begin with Two-Ton Ted, the Tenting Tin. He's Two-Ton Ted, the Tenting Tin. Two-Ton Ted, the Tenting Tin. He's Two-Ton Ted, the Tenting Tin. He's Two-Ton Twatting Ted. It's a Mr. Tickle for Two-Ton Ted. 3, 2, 1, bosh. Done. Oh, fucking hell. Netty Betty Piss Pot, we love you. Oh, you, Netty Betty Piss Pot, we love you. Oh, you, Netty Betty Piss Pot, poo. Piss Pot, Netty Betty Piss Pot, a lovely Piss Pot friend. Piss Pot, Netty Betty Piss Pot, a lovely Piss Pot friend. Netty Piss Pot, Netty Betty Piss Pot, lovely Piss Pot, Netty Betty Piss. 1, 2, 3, boom. And finally, Sean's box. Welsh, don't you know? Puss Call. St. David's Day. We're pounding Sean's box on St. David's Day. 3, 2, 1. Oh, my little pennies got stuck. Oh, it's not a penny, it's a pound. Oh, oh, that took a bit of agitation to get rid of. That bodes well for the fullness of the box being a thing. Hang on, what's this? Oh, right, here we go.
Good evening, Boaty.
Good
Found
evening.
that box as if all of a sudden one day you realised you had a superpower. Every time you put your hand anywhere near your tinkle, someone's toast caught fire. Nothing else, just toast. What am I talking about? It's not a superpower. Wanker.
I'd take that. I would take that as a superpower. I would definitely take that as a superpower. The idea that every moment that I had a private moment with myself, somebody's toast actually spontaneously combusted, I would love that. And don't forget that as a community, we need to find Simone's perfect job and way forward in life. I still think PTS. I think you would be amazing at PTS, Simone. And I would suggest, if you haven't already, that you investigate the PTS opportunities in your environ. Honestly, you'd be brilliant at it. Right, second pounding. 3, 2, 1. We'll go this side. It's gone. There we go. Any more for any more? Oh, no, I read that one. There we go. Right, excellent. Okay, let's have a time check. Oh, we'll keep going until past tonight, darlings, I think. So that's 17 more minutes of slight drunkenness and community togetherness. I'll pour some more wine to steady me for the ongoing experience. I've got some staff curry to have, but oh, I'm getting D-mob fever. Don't need to worry about anything. All I've got to worry about is driving God knows how many hours tomorrow night when I should be asleep, getting on a flight. It's going to be the first time I've done this when I've been a YouTubeist. That's going to be great. If I remember to do it, you can all get to share with me the fact that when I'm in a plane in the cattle class, I still call out all of the commands at the appropriate times, or as close as I can get to them, to the annoyance of those around me. So yeah, if you sit next to me on a £14.99 Ryanair flight, you will be sitting next to a fat old bloke who says at weird times, V1, airspeed building, V2, rotate, positive climb, gear up. And then when that when the throttle back comes and you get that dip where everybody thinks, oh fuck, we're going to crash, I'll try and reassure anybody around me. I miss the days when I used to be, oh, don't say that. Oh, no, I can't say that. I almost said that in the video today and I had to stop myself. But I'm drunk now. Well, I've had a drink. Now, let me remember to preface this correctly. Obviously, this is a total lie, so please disregard. But as I've told you loads of times before, when I was with Lise and she ran the airline in Exeter, and we were kind of commuting between Cyprus and bloody Exeter of all airports, but we happened to live there. Her best mate, Andy Anthony, how indiscreet is that? I've told you his name, you can Google it. He had a training command with Eurocypria, and we used to fly with him. This was in the pre-9/11 era when things were a lot more relaxed. Captains could put people on the 2 jump seats in the cockpit at their will. They could let the general public come into the cockpit and have a look around and have a chat. And we used to take advantage of that. So we never paid for flights. We used to sit in the jump seat in the cockpit of one of the Euro Cypria 737s. And it's much more fun in there doing the calling the commands and all of that. And this is kind of unbelievable, but my dear friends, who were dear friends at the time, know that it's true. I used to fly the bloody thing over the Mediterranean. And before you say that's absolute crap, there's a very well documented episode of, sadly, a fatal plane crash when the pilot allowed his 13 or 14 teenage son to fly the bloody plane when they happened to be going on holiday on a flight that he was commanding. And he said, yeah, of course you can have a go. To his bloody... That's the way it used to be. Honestly, I've told you the stories loads of times before. It was like, because where we lived in Exeter was so close to the airport, it was like Pilot Central. And I've told you before, I used to carry, I won't tell you this guy's name because he might still be flying. But I was one of the guys that used to carry him home when 4 hours later he was commanding a Virgin Atlantic flight over to JFK. And he would be so drunk that he couldn't walk just a few hours before. And Exeter's got an incredibly long runway, far longer than it needs to be for a regional airport. So the Red Arrow's always based there. As I've told you a million times before, yes, none of this is true. It's all lies. Before me, Lise used to date the one of the Red Arrows, the squadron leader chappie, which was kind of a hard act to follow, if you get me. And I must admit there was a lot of schadenfreude when he retired from the Air Force, became a commercial pilot, flew for BA and failed a sim at Heathrow. Back then, I don't know what it is now, but he had to pass sims 3 monthly, 4 times a year, and he failed a sim at Heathrow. And I've honestly never been happier in my life because I so felt less than that guy. He was a lovely guy. He was an absolutely lovely guy. When the Reds were in Exeter, they used to come out on the town, and we all used to go out and we all used to have a drink and whatnot. And I just always felt a lot less than. And when he failed his sim, I know it's awful, but I felt a bit better. Anyway, that's enough of all of that nonsense, none of which, of course, is true. Let me make that perfectly clear. Right, time check. Oh, shit. Okay, right, let's catch up with some comments. And then head towards saying goodnight, I suppose. So, sit rep. Yeah, so tomorrow, normal day, Sunday, I'm kind of planning a bit of a low-level Sunday lunch type of thing. Go to the restaurant, come home, do a live stream, have a shower. Haven't got a bag to pack, so shove some stuff into a Sainsbury's bag and drive to Wolverhampton and then to the airport. So, and then just see what happens, I guess. But, let's not worry about the long-term stuff that's happening tomorrow. In the short term, I've got a few more minutes with you. I've got wine and I've got staff curry. So that's kind of all we need to think about at the moment, isn't it? Oh, yeah. And I've been a good boy. ROGERBOTTY is all locked up. NETTY is all locked up. And I did hand the card in. So we can go away with clean underpants and a clean conscience. So there we are. Huh. Right. God, I've missed about 46 million comments. Will there be beaches? Asked Jacqueline. Fun stuff. Hello, good evening. No idea, not a clue. Tomorrow's dinner, Boaty, says Jimmy Quinn, is 24-ounce ribeye lobster scallops in garlic mushrooms, onion rings and chips with a really good bottle of red wine. Yeah. And you've got less money than me? I don't think so. Going back to Wilderby Beaches, I've not a clue. I don't know where I'm going. Paul very kindly sent me some links of places that I could spend time and film, but I didn't actually look at any of them. I kind of want the surprise. It'll be fun. We'll do it together. It'll be fun, I think. I'll film as much as I can. Oh, well done, Simone. You bought a tap and die set. Good on you. I'm not expecting any ladies from Liverpool, but you never know. Although apparently the place is really in the arse end of godforsaken nowhere, so I haven't got a clue what I'm going to be facing. Not a clue. Phil Lord Baverstock, good evening. Oh yeah, Matron would love to control me. A bollock attached taser via the interwebs. Yeah. Oh, Kergon's got a bloody sirloin for breakfast, for Christ's sake. I'm an imposter. Good evening to you. Mark could do with a cup of coffee. Apparently I need an MHM implant inserting. An MHM remote control butt plug. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Oh, I wondered that. How did the viewing go for Emma on the property? Mr. Parry from Port Sunlight on the Wirral, the Leisure Peninsula. I don't know, but I have wondered. I will ask after the live stream in case she's still awake. Yes, I am running on. Jonathan, yeah, that was kind of my thing. Happy St. David's Day to the Welsh Wilayas peeps. That's meant to be Wales. You had a bash at it, matron. Wales is a tricky thing to spell, isn't it? But yeah. Happy St. David's Day. I'm going to get as drunk as the Lord tonight, inhale a goodly portion of staff curry, because tomorrow's going to be a bit tough. So let's enjoy tonight. Let's have more wine. Let's have more wine. Let's break the bottle. Well, I don't mean let's literally break the bottle. I mean, let's do more than a bottle tonight. Let's do a bottle and a bit for St. David, because he probably did a bottle and a bit for us. Oh. God, it's going to be mad. I can't believe I'm doing this. Yeah. Oh! I'm getting all sorts of grief from work. I don't know how that's going to work out. But there you go. There you go. Hello, what's that? Oh, God, not a clue. What? Why is that popping up? Oh, for God's sake. Right. What? Oh, what time is it? Right, I suppose start saying good night, darlings. It's getting towards that time. My God. We've got one more of these, and then we're all going to be in Spain. I've got no idea how that's going to work. No idea. I don't know where I'm going to be. I don't know what the house is like. I don't know what the internet is like. This will be a first. Boaty's World goes international. I mean, it's only Spain. Doesn't really count as international. I haven't even looked at my passport yet. I'm sure I've got one. I'm sure I got one last year, didn't I? I remember telling you. It'll be grand. It'll be grand. This is the way I always used to do it. I talk about this in today's video that you will get tomorrow. I love the idea of sodding off somewhere, but the immediate logistics of actually catching a flight have always been a nightmare. Ask Mel. Mel had to literally, I'm not joking, she had to literally throw a bucket of water over me. It might have been a washing up bowl, not a bucket, forgive me. Oh! Good evening, sir, Mr. Dan Fango, I do believe.
Yes, it certainly is. First of all, how about pounding that box?
Oh, absolutely.
And don't forget to open the parcels.
Oh, shit, I forgot about those.
I thought you had. Leave it to it. Bye-bye.
Cheerio, mate. Ta-da. Right, there we go. Box. Pounded. There we go. Right, let's catch up with the comments, and then, I didn't realise it was that time. Happy birthday, Jimmy. Oh, Kegon 1, thank you for that. Yeah, it is that leap of faith, isn't it? Oh, how far behind? Oh, I'm a million miles behind. Pack your bag today, Boaty. Don't leave it until the last minute. I haven't got a bag to pack. It was supposed to have arrived from Amazon today, and it kind of didn't. I've looked out front, I've looked out back. There's nothing there. So it's going to be a plastic Sainsbury's bag. Ain't getting on no plane, fool. Yes, right, parcels. 1:30, absolutely. Let's go for it. Now, I'm pretty sure I know what this one is, don't I, Ange? Whether I can get into it is another kettle of halibut. Oh, Christ. Let's get a poking device. These will do. Ooh. Oh, that was a somewhat effeminate noise. Right. Let's use brute strength and ignorance. You're too old to rip off knickers, but you can still get into a well, actually, you can't get into a parcel. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, embarrassing. Right, let's cut a bit of a doings. God, imagine that. Yes, darling, I'm very excited. I will rip your knickers off. Let me just get a pair of scissors first. So I'm not as strong as I used to be. Oh, for Christ's sake, how much sellotape have you put on this? Right, now we might be getting somewhere. I think I know what this is, and I think it is for ROGERBOTTY. And in about 3 hours, I might get it out. As the bishop said to the actress, right, here we go. Oh, that's quite an expensive Tiffany bag there. Clear that up in the morning. Morning, I'm planning to stay in bed until at least, well, I'll probably be up at bloody 9 o'clock. But I'd like to stay in bed tomorrow until about 1 o'clock. So I'm not too desperate. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah, here we go. It is. Okay, here we go. This is for ROGERBOTTY. It's from the fabulous Ange, and that is. Can I plug it in? I need to plug it in, don't I? Let's have a look. What is it? USB. So that's this one here. Oh, I can use this, can't I? Okay. Oh, and I must remember to take this, because I'll need this to pump ROGERBOTTY's tyre up. Oh! Oh! Check that out. On air. There you go. This one actually works. I can't get NETTY's to work. I don't know why. It's got a cigarette lighter thing on it, and I can't get it to work. But that one, that very definitely works. So there you go. That is going to be for ROGERBOTTY's posh table. Oh, that's fab. Thank you, my lovely. Thank you, Ange. Pop that over there for now. I am making plans for ROGERBOTTY all the time, figuring out how it's all going to work going forward. Oh, hello. What's that? Oh, there we are. Right, okay. Thank you, mate. Oh, and I need to reply to Chris as well about NETTY. NETTY's roof is going to be ready to be done very shortly. The new doings are going to be delivered during the week. Oh, right, one more. Oh, exciting. This one's a bit overly sticky as well, or have I just become incredibly weak overnight? Oh, okay, what's this? Oh, useful things. Moisture absorption, and that's not a sexual thing. It's van life stuff, all of this stuff that I'm learning about. Again, thank you very much. All of this stuff I'm learning about, filling up your water thing, emptying your chemical bog. I'm not worried about any of it. Not going forward. I don't relish still the massive clear out of Windy Bum. I've got rid of a lot more stuff than any of you realise. None of you will know how much I've thrown away from Windy Bum. But obviously there's still all of the big stuff that I'm hoping will go to Omrit. I'm not looking forward to that, but other than that, it's going to be an adventure. Skybird, man. Yeah, we're going to do it. And I'm going to have, for the first time in however many years, I'm going to have 4 days where I don't have to do stuff. That's going to be weird. 4 days where I don't have to do stuff. I can just chill out. I don't get 1 day where I don't have to do stuff. The idea of 4 days, somewhere where it's warm, a foreign country where there are things to look at. Oh, that's exciting. Right, last scroll through the comments, and when's the final move day? I still don't know. I still haven't had my... Oh, thank you, Mark. Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. 500 mil dehumidification visible things. Oh, and they've got a hanger thing, so I can hang them up. Oh, that'll be brilliant. That'll be great. There should be less problems with Netty going forward because she's going to get the roof sorted, all of that. But nonetheless, in the caravan and in the motorhome, it's an issue, so those will be a massive help. Oh, what's that? Oh, I can't play that. Copyright. But yeah, that's the one. That is the one. I will play that when I'm getting ready to leave on Monday morning. And Rome, B52s. Okay, right. Thank you, Jacqueline. How are we doing time-wise? Right, time to sod off. You've suffered enough, my lovelies. You have suffered enough. Right. Bless you all. Take those off. Thank you so much for staying up late tonight. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Tomorrow night will be earlier, but it's going to be a bit weird because tomorrow night is going to be a bit weird, and the next 5 or 6 days are going to be a bit weird, but hopefully exciting, interesting, and let me just say a massive thank you in advance for you guys coming along and kind of doing it with me, because I say this, I don't know if you believe me, but I promise you it's true. I don't feel like I'm doing anything alone. I feel like I'm doing everything with you lot. And you've got no idea how much that helps to make it possible and to make it manageable. So thank you. Right. Let me wish each and every one of you a safe and peaceful night, and a good day ahead, and a fabulous St. David's Day. It's the 1st of March. White rabbits, pinch punch, 1st of the month. Spring is here. ROGERBOTTY has got a daffodil. I might come home to more. Home to ROGERBOTTY. Yeah, ROGERBOTTY, Netty, they're home. Windy Bum, which I love, isn't going to be. And I've kind of got my head around that. I'm not letting go very easily, but I know that home lies elsewhere. So let me wish you a safe and peaceful night. Good day tomorrow. An amazing St. David's Day. The candle will be relit tomorrow night, slightly earlier, 11 o'clock. I'd love you to join me then, if you're able. And I look forward to seeing you. And yeah, tomorrow night, it's going to be mad. Can't wait to see you then. In the meantime, sorry, that was a slightly delayed wine burp. Massive thanks to my moderation team, thanks to the production team, thanks to the MHM crew, and thank you to all of you. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. And on that note, Peugeot, and indeed, oh yeah, Bosch. Good night, darlings. Bye bye.